The animal shelter started out, like I said, as just a few people in the community that got together, and what they would do is if they found a stray animal, they would take them into their homes and they would work to network around the community and find out where the animal came from and try and get it back with its family. And if it was a stray, they would work to just from their home adopt the animal out. So there's 3 ways that animals can come into the animal shelter. One is that an animal is a stray animal and it doesn't have a home, and it comes here and we try and find its owners, but if the owners, we can't find them, the animal becomes ours and then we adopt that animal out. The second way an animal can come into the animal shelter is if they're transferred from another animal shelter. So there's a lot of animal shelters in our region that are kill shelters that are very full. And when they get into a crisis and the shelter is full, we'll help them by taking some of their animals and bringing them here and getting them adopted from here. So that's the second way that animals can come here. The third way that animals come here is when they're surrendered. So if someone has a situation in their life that makes it so they can't keep their animals anymore, they can bring their animal here and surrender it to us, and we will take care of it and find it a new home.
What happens if an animal doesn't get adopted?
So we are a no-kill animal shelter. So what that means is that we don't euthanize animals or put animals to sleep simply because because we don't have space. We always do our best as long as an animal is safe. So if it's not an aggressive animal or vicious animal, if it's healthy and can be adopted out, we will find it a home.
Where do you envision the shelter in 10 years?
That's a really great question. We are super excited about the next couple years for the animal shelter. We have been in this facility for about 33 years, and we've really, really outgrown this facility. So we are in the process of planning a brand new animal shelter that we're going to be building across the street from where we're at. We bought 20 acres of land across the street, and we're going to build a new animal shelter that has lots and lots of space for the animals in our community, as well as a lot of our programs and services.
What is the new shelter going to be like?
Well, I'm told it's comparable to like a new hospital. It'll be very much bigger and better office space, better medical area, better living spaces for the animals. So bigger kennels, more play yards, bigger cat rooms. We'll have more freedom for the animals to move around a little bit more than they are able to here. So overall, just bigger and better.
So what are your goals for adoption this year?
Our goal is to adopt out 625 animals, and that includes cats and dogs.
Wow.
So what type of animals do you take?
So the animal shelter pretty much has just companion animals. So those are animals that you would have in your home. So the main animals we look at are dogs and cats. That's who we see the most of. But every now and then we'll get some really, really nice pocket pets, like gerbils, hamsters, guinea pigs, rabbits. We've even had some large turtles that have come through the shelter, and a chicken one time. We don't do large animals like horses or cows, but we did have I think we had a sheep come through here at one point, but we ended up farming it off to another organization. So pretty much just dogs and cats are our primary, but we do get a few pocket pets here and there.
Why was the shelter open?
So a long time ago, about 33 years ago, in this valley, there weren't as many people that live here as there are today, but there were a lot of animals that didn't have homes. So a group of people got together and said, we don't think it's right that there are stray animals running around without anyone caring for them. So they got together and they formed the animal shelter to have a place for the animals to get cared for and to get adopted into new homes and to not be running around in dangerous situations. So it was a group of concerned citizens that got together and said, we think that it's important that the animals in our community are taken care of.